Hi, my name is Lindsey Roznovsky, and I'm going to be talking about environmental PSAs. The first one is wildfire prevention, and it's called dragging chains. Here we go.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Smokey? Only you can prevent wildfires.
All right. So with this one, the source is Smokey the Bear. Through the years, Smokey has changed his appearance. He used to be very, very cartoony, and the recent ones, they're doing more lifelike, like a bear could be that big and walk around. But because of the character, he is likable and trustworthy, and that creates credibility. The message, it's a lost framed message because it emphasizes the risk of the behavior. There's self-efficacy and an explicit conclusion because it says only you can prevent forest fires. So it tells you the specific conclusion, and then the self-efficacy is because it mentions you, only you can do this. There's high sensation seeking. It's novel. I thought the idea for the ad was very different. It was very almost like from a movie scene, which I thought was a different idea. It's dramatic through the music that's played, the lighting, the angles of the camera. It's emotional because you can tell that the guy is scared, and then after he gets a hug from Smokey the Bear, he's relieved. So there's two different emotions. And again, it's suspenseful because of the way that it was filmed and the storyline to it. There's fear appeals in the parallel response model through danger control because it tells you how you can avert the danger, and the destination is prevention. Moving on to the next one, this is recycling, and this one's really a beautiful ad. It's called Journey.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
All right. So with this one, the source, I put similarity. The voice that's there, I think, and the fact that it's a female voice speaks to a very broad audience. Also, the storyline is she's talking about goals and what she wants to do, and I think that that's something that all of us can relate to. Also put the diverse visuals make it something that a lot of people can relate to, because if you look at where the bottle is traveling, there are different parts of the United States, and people watching it can probably go, oh, I've been there, oh, I've lived there, and so they can relate to it. There's a similarity there. The message, it's a narrative. The bottle is telling its story. It's gain frame because it emphasizes the benefits of recycling, especially in that end shot. So you see the bottle travel, and then in the very end shot, you see the bottle that's now become a bench that's sitting right there on the ocean, which is what the bottle's goal was. And then there's explicit conclusion and recommendation specific. It tells you what to do. It also it shows you visually. It says the word recycle. There's a call to action, and there's a website. Destination is immediate and delayed because there's two different things here. One, they show you if you recycle now, you actually see them put it in their recycling bin. That's one point. But then also there's a delayed satisfaction as well. Whenever the bottle is recycled and becomes something usable, we can all gain from. And the audience is everybody. Moving on to lake contamination. This one is about giant salvinia, and it was done by a company out of San Antonio called FPO. Here we go.
Looking for this?
Whoa! Yeah. Giant salvinia, invasive plant. I double in size every week. Mess up the lake for everyone. It's my thing.
I know.
There I am. Where are we heading next?
We. Let's go.
Invasive plants like giant salvinia spread from lake to lake when they cling to boats and trailers, so remove even the smallest piece and trash it.
Oh man, you're killing me.
Yep.
Alright. So with this one, the source, I put credibility is here. The fact that the main character uses humor increases the trustworthiness, which improves the credibility and grows the credibility as well. The message, there's an explicit conclusion. There's a clear message of what to do. There's also a website at the end. There's self-efficacy here through behavior modeling. If you see the fisherman, he actually takes the Sylvania off of the blades of the motor, puts it in the trash, and then the Sylvania even says, "You're killing me." So it clearly shows you what you can do. You can model that behavior, and it's gain frame because it's educating you on what you can do to prevent this. The audience is anybody who enjoys bodies of water in the state of Texas. The CAP model is prevalent here through knowledge, attitude, and practice, and the destination is prevention. Moving on to water conservation and a neat little ad from, or featuring, I should say, Willie Nelson.
On the road again. I've traveled and performed around the globe, but there's no place like home here in Central Texas. This extreme drought that's plaguing our area needs all of our attention. Please use water wisely and follow the current restrictions. Let's work together to ensure Austin continues to be the wonderful place that's always on our mind.
Austin is currently in Stage 2 watering restrictions. For more information, visit waterwiseaustin.org.
On the road again. I've traveled and performed around the globe, but there's no place like home here in Central Texas.
Okay, sorry. All right. In this one, the source is Willie Nelson. He's credible. Not only is he a celebrity, which helps to grow credibility because he has, for the most part, a good name, but he's also very active in Farm Aid. He hosts a big event every year, and he's very big in agriculture in general. So speaking about water conservation is definitely something that people give him credibility for. He's likable, again, being a celebrity, pretty much has a positive name for himself. And then I put attractiveness as well because some people think he's cute, some people think he's attractive, depending what age you ask. The message, there are fear appeals here. There's severity. He talks about in the shot with the river being very, very low, how severe the situation is, and susceptibility because this is something that we can all relate to. There's an explicit conclusion and it's recommendation specific. It tells you what to do, and a very specific kind of call to action. There's self-efficacy through social support because he says, let's work together to do this. The CAP model is also prevalent in the messaging. The audience is anyone in Austin, and the destination is immediate and delayed. Moving on to the last one. This one is on stormwater pollution, and it stars some cute little ducks.
A picture-perfect lawn may look harmless, but its effects can be a real horror show. Rain washes fertilizer, bug, and weed killers off your lawn, down ditches and drains, and into our rivers, where they can be toxic to wildlife and pollute our water. So cut back on lawn chemicals, mow higher, leave the clippings, and enjoy a beautiful, healthy, safer lawn.
All right. In this one, the source, I put similarity here because the family that's featured is very normal, a typical American family. They're doing something that's very typical, people can relate to. They're mowing. Also put attractiveness because of the baby being in the ad. Everybody loves a smiling, happy baby. That usually makes people pay attention a little bit more. And the message is loss frame because it emphasizes the risk of the behavior. There's high sensation seeking. If you listen to the music, it's very happy in the beginning, and then it gets very kind of down and scary. Then it's dramatic. You see the yellow ducks go to become red ducks, to become like bad ducks. And it's suspenseful, again, the way that the music plays along. And then it's graphic because there's the polluted water at the end, and you see the guy kind of in the water. It's gross. There's self-efficacy here because we're empowering awareness on water pollution. And then fear appeal, there's severity and susceptibility. It gives you very specific details of what would happen if you do this. And considering this is something that pertains to all of us, water chemicals going into our water system is something that would be bad for all of us, so we can all relate to it. There's susceptibility there. And then there's explicit conclusion and a recommendation that is specified. It tells you exactly what to do. And at the end, there's a nice tagline that is a call to action. And the destination is prevention and cessation. Thank you very much.